Oh, that's right. I was drawing it with the thing that he had. This isn't gonna work.
Oh, stop it.
He needs to go.
He is not happy about it. Fine.
He's not happy with the cat. I'm gonna wipe off that other map that I drew.
Oh, stop.
Other game. Okay, so you had. I'm just going to draw lines for the passages, so I'm not going to bother with the width. But you come in, and it branched off this way. You went this way, and then the orcs came out of a tunnel going that way, and this one kind of goes up and around.
I'm gonna put this on.
Does this map make sense to you, or?
Hold on, you're gonna get blacked out for a second here.
Don't look at the map. Is that a no? It doesn't make sense to you?
No, that's been blocked out.
I can't. Come on, click on it.
I don't think it's gonna. I think you'd have to actually close out of the hangout and then. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the map.
A little better.
This is the entrance. So you went to the cavern this way, it kind of T-section. You went this way to the west, and then it goes kind of south where the orcs rushed up from last week, and it goes north.
I think we should take a 5-minute rest.
The what?
I think we should rest.
Well, I assumed you rested after the fight from last week, so we'll kind of pick up from where you left off there.
Okay.
It is, aside from your torches, it's completely dark in here. You back up this intersection, you can hear water rushing, and over here, it started. There's a really foul stench of kind of rot, kind of feces.
Where are we? Sorry, which one is it?
You came in here and then you went.
Got it.
And then you're right,
right
here now.
What?
And that's where the orcs ran up and attacked you, and you guys killed them both, and then we're taking the. You told you scared Faye, go get reinforcements, tell them we found the place.
Okay.
Here you can. There's a thick odor of like rotten feces.
That's right. That's right. I thought we decided to go left again.
Is everyone cool with that plan?
Left again where?
Or I'm sorry, left my way. I guess it'd be right.
Here, let's do this.
Which one smells like feces again?
This whole area does right here.
Oh, I see.
So we're gonna do a.
So west or
West.
southwest.
Yeah. So there we go. Now we have a unified
I'm
direction.
willing to go southwest as long as the smell doesn't get worse.
It does get worse as you start to go southwest.
Oh.
I vote we don't continue down that path.
Let's see, what do I have? Oh, that's right. I can have my hands as a torch.
Okay, so I guess you're the one making the light.
Yeah, I'm the one making the light. I guess we can go back the other way then.
We continue on.
If you really don't want to deal with the stench.
Well, what do you guys say?
Well, the stench might mean that there's more orcs. It might mean that there's some slaves. If we can find the slaves, maybe they might be helpful to. Maybe they might help us fight the other orcs.
True. Could be dead slaves.
Could be
Could
dead
be
slaves.
Could be a giant orc bathroom.
Could be a
Is there
giant orc bathroom.
what the smell it is?
It's a mixture of like poop and rot.
Oh.
Oh.
No muggles.
Well, I personally would not go that way.
Huh?
I said I personally would not go that way.
But what would your character do?
I don't know, to me I guess my character would think that's probably the direction where the suffering is. Maybe that's where the people who are unwashed and have been slaves and chained up, can't really take care of themselves. Maybe that's where we can,
I don't think
help.
there's going to be slaves here. They'd be turned into undead.
That's a good point, huh? Yeah,
Question.
I don't
You
know. What
leveled
do you
up.
think?
Right?
I don't remember.
Because I wrote down a move, so I'm guessing we did.
Then you did.
Did everybody level up?
Yes, but I wasn't sure. I'm still not quite sure what I'm going to take yet, so I'm probably going to hold off.
That's fine.
How about this? I could go down there a little ways. If I don't see anything within like 30 to 40 feet, I'll come back.
If nothing attacks you, like a giant poop golem.
Sure.
If she doesn't scream in agony and die, she'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should go with her just in case she needs backup. We shouldn't send her alone.
It's dangerous to go alone. And that's when Adam's character says, dangerous to go alone. Take this, and he gives you Shane's character.
That's something Rig would do.
I would go with,
That's right.
if you really
It's
want
a
to go
Rick
this
and Murtaugh.
We're always looking for trouble.
Follow? Am I going alone?
Yep, we'll follow.
Oh, you're gonna follow. Okay.
Okay. So, you kind of go through a little. The tunnel kind of narrows a little bit, but then it expands into a kind of long chamber, and then the stench is overwhelming, and you can see the torch like this big kind of glistening pile of like rotted bodies and feces. There's like bones sticking out of it. There's flies buzzing around. There's like these giant, like almost head-sized insects crawling around it.
Ew, that's it?
Yeah, and
So, I just want to make sure you remember that my character has the ability to smell magic items and effects.
the smell of whatever's in here might overpower your ability to smell the magic.
Probably don't want anything that's been crapped on anyway. Fine, move on.
Told you.
Can you go around it? Or is it because it's in the center? Or
It's not in the center. It's kind of heaped in the like near the rear part of the room.
Oh.
Like you could walk around it.
Does it look like the passageway continues, or?
Okay, if you're gonna take a gander, give me a perception roll. And what did you say, Reg?
Does it really look like the passageway continues beyond this room?
Well, with her torchlight and the size of the mound, it's a little hard to see. Like there could easily be like a smaller tunnel behind it. But
I got a 10.
Emery, she is kind of torchlight out, walking around.
Do we all get to make perception checks then?
What do we roll for that again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, so 2d6 plus my wisdom modifier.
No, it's
No.
1d20.
1d20 plus my wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I rolled a natural 4 and I get a -1, so yeah, no, nothing. I see nothing.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Yeah. Apparently all I see is poop.
Well, that's not hard.
17.
Ooh.
Okay, so as everybody's walking around, she's scanning the poop and looking at it's overwhelming. Closes her eyes start to water, and her torch, her burning hand goes from orange to green, and away you see that the poop pile is moving,
Oh my god.
and you see this little tentacle slither out of it. And it gets ready to. You don't know if it's going to hit her or if it's going to grab her. So, Rig, we're going to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, him and the monster.
Let me see if I have any bonuses to it. I have a +1! Hooray! So 12.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, I want to charge and attack the tentacle with my sword.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Sword is 14 to hit.
That's a hit.
2 of these +3. 10 damage.
Nice.
Oh wow. So yeah, you slice into it, and you actually cut the tentacle off, and this black.
Not today.
This black ichor starts to spew out of it. It's this loud, bellowing roar that echoes through the cavern, and the whole trash heap lurches up and piles off of.
Oh crap! Oh crap!
Huh?
Oh crap! Oh crap!
I see what you did
Hold on,
there.
I got.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got a model for this.
Yeah, I got the exact. I'm using my notes when I made this for when I converted this to 5th edition. So I actually am to a point using some 5th edition, some old D&D monsters. What is my?
Is it in the bigger one?
Might be.
What, down here?
It might be.
What does it look like?
It's a mouth with some tentacles on it.
It's an Otiug!
Yeah, Adam knows what's up.
Well,
I just figured I got one. No, that's a beholder.
you set up.
No, it's a big mouth. It's got it's got little eyes.
You can try the
Got
other.
a stalk with eyes on it.
Bring the other doors in here.
I got it out.
Huh. I really thought I would have left it in my main drawers. So yeah, the whole pile of shit lurches up and piles off this thing that looks like it's essentially a giant mouth filled with teeth and a couple grasping tentacles, and there's a tentacle that comes out of the top of it that ends with several blinking eyes, and it smacks at it goes after you now, Rig. I guess a natural 19, so that's definitely gonna be a hit. Rig, you're going to be taking 14 damage as it just swats at you.
Holy crap.
14?
Yeah, I rolled max. Sorry.
Riggs, you could get sent flying across the cavern.
Yeah. So my armor will absorb 3. So that lowers it to 11.
So it's just a bunch of teeth and tentacles?
It's got
0.
Mm-hmm. And is it big?
Yeah, Yeah, it's a large mini. Yeah, so it's a large base.
That's
3 legs, giant mouth. All attitude. Now, Emery and Murtaugh, you both get a roll initiative now,
Okay.
since
And that's just a 1d20, right?
plus
Yeah.
your dex.
My dex.
Yeah.
Oh. I rolled a 16.
Here's a link to a picture of the thing we're fighting.
yeah, that'll be faster.
This will give me a better idea what I'm looking for.
Well, you're just got your torchlight on it, so it's kind of hard for you to pick out the details anyway.
Oh.
Well, that's a lovely little beast, isn't it?
Yeah. Here, you sit down. I'll keep looking for it.
What'd you get for your initiative?
I got 6.
Okay, so Murtaugh, you're going first. It's a new round.
Nobody messes with rigs but me.
What?
I'm going to shoot him with a fireball. Fireball! Fireball!
Okay.
Shoot it!
Shoot it! Shoot it! Alright, let's see here. I roll... Oh, I gotta roll for my... I forgot how I do this now. Let's see.
Roll for your fatigue.
Which is a 1d4 for my fireball.
Bam!
It kind of looks like what?
Here.
Shove and think no.
Oh, shove nigger off.
So that's 2.
Really?
And then I gotta roll to strike, right? 1d20
Yes!
plus 4 to hit. Oh, yeah. Hard to miss that guy, right?
We'll see if it's hard to miss him.
Oh, I roll a 23.
Is it a natural 20?
It's a 19.
Oh, okay. Well, roll your damage. That's definitely a hit.
Do I do extra damage since I'm over 20?
Not currently.
Only if you hit 20 on the d20.
Yeah, dang it.
Sorry.
I'm considering adding like moves or abilities. So if you roll like a natural 15 or higher, or if your total roll exceeds 20, there's some kind of added bonus. Like for in your case, there might be an ability where if you hit someone with a fire attack on like a total of 20 or higher on your attack roll, the target gets lit on fire or something, so they take damage every round or whatnot.
That's a cool move. Let's see, and I do... I'm just not quite sure. What do I do here? It does...
He does.
It's a 1d8 plus 4. So I only roll a 2, so I get 6 damage.
Okay. And now it is Rig's turn.
So, attack it again. Oh, you know what? First I'm going to use Inspiring Word on myself. Let's see. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm going to rest after it's dead.
As you wipe all the filth off of your body, you're like, I'm too old for this shit.
1d8. 7. Yay. Fire. 7 vitality. 11 wounds. Okay, now I'm going to hit it. Nat 20.
Oh, max damage.
15.
Oh, wow. So that's going to be 14. Holy crap. Yeah, it's going after you, Rig. It's not happy with you.
Oops. Crap. 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 Crap.
It got a 20. No, not 20. Does a 13 hit you? I can't remember what your reflex is.
I think it's 11. Remember, if you're not a rogue, then you basically get hit by everything?
Not necessarily.
No, it's not true. Like we've been doing the Age of Worms playtest, and ironically, Melissa's character gets hit all the time, even though she's the rogue. And
I get into all kinds of horrible situations.
And the guy that's playing a cleric, he's got a strength of 0.
And he's
Right.
kicking butt.
He's kicking butt. I'm missing him a lot. Like I actually, Melissa's the one who just gets the crap kicked out of her constantly.
Yep.
And she's got the highest reflex.
I got a
Weird.
reflex at 14.
Unfortunately, her vitality wounds are lower, and her armor is only 1, so she gets not fun. So Rig, you're getting hit for 6 damage.
Okay.
Are you still alive? Good night. How many hit points do you have, dude?
Well, so I have armor, and I inspiring worded myself. So I got some
I wouldn't.
vitality back. So I'm at 4 vitality, 11 wounds. No,
I
10
wouldn't have made it
wounds.
past the first hit, dude.
Well, I'm
Hit
going to
it.
do him.
Well, that Murtaugh is why you make sure you're not, at the front of the fight.
That's why I tank and you don't.
Pretty much.
You good?
I guess I'll club it. Or mace it. Where am I going? It was on the 15. You saw it. It was on the 15.
Oh, okay, fine. You can have it. Wait, actually, do you have the war domain?
No. I have
Okay.
the healing to me.
I'll let you. Yeah, I totally saw it. It slid on the 15, and then for some reason it was like,
No.
it was such a. I literally saw it do this. Like it was like.
It's like, oh wait, no, it's Melissa.
It is. Yeah. 8 damage.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Nice hit.
Top of the round, Murtaugh. What are you gonna do?
Oh, definitely time. Well, let's see. Is he hurt pretty bad?
What?
The
Like
poop monster.
the poop monster. Is he like? Can I see? He's like. Does he have a lot of health left, or does he have?
You don't know how much health it has left, but you burned it up pretty badly. Murtaugh's disemboweled it, and Emery's just like
I'm squishing at the
she's
bowels.
bonking on its head. But you don't know
Well-
any hit points left or anything like that. Yeah, Melissa can kind of see my. Hold on, let me put some walls in front of this.
I can see how much health it has left.
I'm gonna put a portcullis there.
I can see through the portcullis.
Okay. Then I'll put
Would
these
you say it's got more or less than the fingers on my hand?
I cannot see the fingers on your hand.
Well, it's just a
There's
normal
5
hand.
of
So
them.
it's fine.
Oh, that hand. No, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
let
hand.
you guys
Not the other one.
Like a-
In that
like a
case,
player.
you know what? I'm gonna do something absolutely crazy, but something my character would love. My character thinks he's hurt pretty bad, and this is a heroic moment where he can run up and steal the day by delivering the death blow. So we're gonna pull out my sword and rush this thing and slice it.
That's me.
I've got a
Just
bad
because it's-
feeling about
Just
this.
because it's very dramatic. Remember the time that I used the statue to clobber the guy, and then the entire battle went back on us? I used the statue to try to. Never mind. Okay. Let's see here. So I gotta roll. 1d. What do I roll? Shoot.
a D20.
There's a bunch of
20 plus my strength modifier, right?
Yeah,
I roll a 19.
that's a hit.
Okay, and now I roll 2d6 plus my modifier. Oh, good night. Why can't I get good rolls? Okay, so I hit it for 9.
That kills it. That
Nice.
kills it.
Sweet!
Leaning over.
Glory
just wait.
hound! Glory hound!
What'd you hit it with?
My sword. Whipped up my sword and rushed at it, screaming at the top of my lungs. I lunge. I jump up and plunge it straight down, you know?
Yep. And it and like kind of coughs up some blood, and it just kind of sags back into the trash heap, and you kind of go sliding down it onto some poop.
And I go, that's how you do it, Riggs.
And to go back to the Age of Worms playtest, the wizard in that game has actually had some fairly good luck clobbering. You know, not anything too big. Like he'll sometimes get the last hit in. He'll sometimes mash a skeleton up, and then he's not gonna kick if he did that. Like like all this tank or whatever. But he's still able to run in and do something even if he doesn't want to cast any spells. So that's why I don't mind the we can get hit pretty easily. It's usually like Adam's character will be able to pick up abilities to do more melee stuff.
Yeah.
And get multiple attacks.
Dang it. That's awesome. Multiple attacks is a great skill. Can I get multiple fireballs?
You can. With the firebolt, the natural progression of the firebolt would be one range attack against one enemy, or a spray of fire against enemies that are close to you, and then eventually you can throw a fire blast. It would explode and hit everything nearby, and then ultimately probably conjure a huge firestorm around you. But some of those would hit allies too, so they're not things that you would do constantly, and they would also eat up more of your fatigue. So it would be kind of do you want to just blast one guy, or do you want to blow up everyone and maybe kill your get knocked out or whatnot?
Yeah.
That's why I give the fatigue drain is a random die amount. That way you can't play it safe every time, because I think Magic should be kind of unpredictable, a little dangerous.
Yeah, I like that.
But that's also why, if you use a Fire Blast, it does half damage on a miss, because it costs you essentially health every time you use it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you totally, you pale it, it's dead.
I'm sniffing closer to the corpse just to see if there might be any magical items or enchantments nearby.
I'll roll. Let's see if anything happens. I'll roll. You don't sniff anything.
Dang it.
Are you just sniffing, or are you actually digging around, or how are you going about this?
I don't know how. It says that I have an ability to smell magic items and effects. I assume that to be fairly strong, and I wouldn't need to sift through refuse in order to.
I just wanted to know the extent of your.
But would I be wrong with that?
No. Well, the weak magic effects would have a weak odor. They may not be detectable, especially in this type of an area. But really powerful magic would have a stronger odor. It's kind of relative. I just wanted to know the extent of your investment. If you're just sniffing, then you don't smell anything.
Well, I slid off him into some. You said so. I gotta wait out. I wonder. If...
I'm keeping that into account.
Okay.
But I guess part of is a metagame thingy. You don't think the orcs would just leave magic items in a corpse heap anyway?
Oh, okay. I didn't know if this was the type of creature that might collect or hold on to stuff like that, but yeah, that makes sense.
This type of a creature, if it had any valuables, it'd be because it just ate something that had valuables on it. You don't really. Well, actually, give me a nature, or I guess an Arcana roll would also be applicable.
Give you a what?
Either an Arcana check or a Nature check.
What's a? I don't have nature.
It would
I do
just
have
be straight
Arcana.
intelligence roll then.
Okay, I have Arcana as 0.
Yeah,
So
you're going
do
to
I
be better
roll?
off rolling Arcana.
So I roll a 1d20.
Yep, and it's just a straight 20.
Oh my gosh. Never mind. Never mind.
What'd you get?
Oh, I rolled a 3. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you have, and this isn't dungeon rolled, so rolling really crappy isn't always going to mean something bad happens. So don't think I'm not going to roll in case I roll low. Like in this case, your character just has no idea what this creature even is.
Let's see. Do I have nature?
You can roll it, but if you don't have the skill, it just means you're rolling your intelligence.
-1. Nat 20.
Twice?
So yeah,
Good
Adam, you already know what this. You out of character know what this is, and you basically your character knows what you know about these things.
They're nasty. They live in poop. They eat poop. They eat dead things. They'll kill something so they can eat it when it's dead.
Yeah,
That's
they're
disgusting.
kind of like a waste disposal unit for a dungeon.
What she said.
Yeah. And so they wouldn't. These things don't collect treasure except it's incidental. Like they might eat some of the treasure, or if they're some of them can get kind of intelligent, and if they're smart, they would have treasure, but purely as a means to attract you to them
Trap.
so they can eat you.
Trap. Where's General Akbar when we need him? That's what I said.
Well,
Here.
this thing always reminded me of the creature in the trash compactor in Star Wars. Actually, the eyeball thing in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Exactly.
My daughter apparently would like to play.
No.
She feels
Actually,
left out.
Well, I tried that, but it didn't work. I rolled a 3.
On the topic of kids playing with stuff, like we got all these Dwarven Forge things, and our kids love them.
Those are cool.
Yeah, little
I
portcullis.
love the detail. Oh, that's awesome.
They used to be really expensive. Like they would sell these like resin things so you could build like you'd assemble them to build floors and stuff, and then you could put the doors.
And
and
each
the
one of
stairs.
those things was like $10.
Yeah, they used to be really expensive, but they're selling these. Actually, you could totally build a. You could build your little dungeon thing and have your doors and stuff and walls. But they used to be really expensive, but they started using this kind of weird resin stuff now. So they're like $50 for an entire set now. They used to be like I think $120, $160, but.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, they're way cheaper. So if your kids ever want to play D&D things, they're a really nice little visual thing, and they're no longer caught. You don't have to put a mortgage on your house to afford them.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Melissa's.
I'll have to get a link from you.
Oh yeah, I'll totally link that. Unfortunately, I got into them back when they used to be $120, $160 a set, and I dropped like $700 on it, but it was barely enough to make anything. And then like one of the kids wanted some more of them, and I was like, okay, well Christmas is coming up, and I was like, holy crap, they're only $50 now, so I ordered like 4 sets of them.
All the things. Give me all the things.
Well, we've been doing that kids game we're working on, and they're
Right.
loving it. Like they just love we got to find the treasure chests. We got to find the treasure chests. A big monster. Let's go over here. Like I just built a whole dungeon that covers our dining room table, and like what room do you go into? We go in that one. I listen at the door. I check for traps. What's in the door? Skeletons. I beat them up.
I beat him up.
Yeah.
That actually sounds like a lot of
How
fun.
do you beat him up? You're a frog.
Yeah. That was the funny thing. Was like, what do you want to pick? Can I pick anything? Sure. I want to pick a frog, and I was like, oh, okay. Adam.
Pick a frog.
Yeah.
What do you mean
One of
pick a
them-
frog?
One of them is playing a frog as their character.
Oh,
Yeah.
frogs are cool.
My daughter loves this barbarian for some reason,
Yeah.
so she's always playing her. Adam, have you gotten the Jack Skellington?
No, I haven't.
Ah,
He's the first construct hero I want to, but
his playtest version was horrible. When we did that, like he would die constantly and he couldn't do anything. But they changed it now, so he's got this whole cool area effect attack thing he can do, and he can heal every ally next to him with his bumper crop ability. So he's pretty nice.
That's cool.
And you also can get this witch person now. She's available.
yeah, she's
Two
cool.
cats.
Did you ever reach out to Deke about the playtest?
No, I haven't. I will do that when we're done tonight to see what's going on with that.
Okay.
Because he something had happened and he didn't do one of the Kickstarter updates on time, so I don't know if anything bad happened to him and he just faced it or whatever.
That's true. He had to go to the doctor.
Yeah, I don't remember what though, but or he might not have.
He never. Yeah, he never said.
So they got ghosts. Ghost creeps. I didn't think about it at the time, but I could have taken them to be like Pac-Man ghosts, so I could have done a blue.
That would have been awesome. Pink one, blue one, orange one. What's the other color I'm missing? Blue, pink, orange. What am I missing?
There's apparently cats fighting outside, so Melissa's trying to break them up, and then we'll continue on.
So Christmas is coming up. Anything out there that you guys... I can't think of anything. My parents are asking me to give them some kind of Christmas list, and I got nothing. Anything cool out there I should be looking at?
This stuff. Right here.
It is pretty awesome.
Well, do you game with anyone else?
No.
And do you play board games at all?
My wife's not really big into board games. Maybe I'll find some friends out here and we'll do it, but as of right now, no.
Well,
You should get a PS4 and we could play Borderlands.
Seriously? That's a good idea.
Well, I don't have Borderlands in the PS4, Adam. Thank you.
Well, see, you should get it, and then we can all play.
Borderlands is a great game.
And you get the Handsome Collection. You get all of the DLC for free. You can order it off GameFly for $20.
I just beat Borderlands 2 on PC.
So then we could play the pre-sequel. You could play Claptrap.
Why would I play?
Are you talking about the original Borderlands or Borderlands 2?
I'm talking about, the Handsome Collection is Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. We can play Claptrap, the Frag Trap.
I would honestly rather just get the pre-sequel and play that one because that's the one I haven't played yet.
I'm the same.
Well, they
Although
come
I do
together
wanna play-
on the
I do wanna
PS4.
play the, what's the one with the dragons, where they go, it's all Dungeons and Sorcerers, it's Tina's Keep or something like that? Tina, it's a D&D game. They're in a D&D game run by Tina.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I played that for a little bit. But you need more people, you know?
Always.
Yeah.
Well,
I
actually,
really liked playing the Siren, and I liked playing the Necromancer.
Yeah, I did Necromancer for Borderlands 2.
Yeah, those are my two
Yeah,
favorites.
she's my favorite too.
That would be pretty cool if we were all Necromancers, though.
Tons of robots everywhere!
Everywhere!
Well, yeah, I mean, like, why not? That's...
We could literally double our team size with Necromancers. There'd be 3 of us, and there'd be 6 of us.
It was nice just playing Necromancer because it's like, oh, okay, there's this big monster that's frustrating me. I'll just summon the robot, let the robot handle it. Hey, I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I remember there's a room when you're trying to save Roland where you have to keep it's like a huge room where you keep trying to get up and out, and their guy walks in. There's a big bad boss that walks in with a rocket launcher, and he was always like hitting me in the back. And as soon as he popped up, I launched the mech, and he ran over there, and I was like, yeah. He distracted him, and I got him, and I was like, this. That's when I knew that like I love that class. That was the best class.
Yeah, it made things so much easier to deal with.
Yeah.
And also, I also liked it because if I died, if the robot killed anyone, it counted as a second wind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
And
nice.
I love the words she would say when she revived people too, like, "Do not worry, citizen."
I never played online, so I never got to hear her her aid sound bites.
Mm.
I never heard him either. I never played online. But maybe if you're going to play online, Adam, and you've got a PS4, then that might be something I'll talk to Ashley about looking into.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would say. Otherwise,
does PS4 support the new XCOM?
No, that's a PC only. Remember?
No, you can get it on Xbox.
No, it's PC only.
What? Let me find it.
We're kind of so, Shane, another reason to get PS4 is they're redoing PS2 games.
Oh, really? I really like RPGs, and RPGs
Final Fantasy VII. Have you watched the Final Fantasy VII remake video?
Yes.
Oh
I don't give
my
a
God.
crap. I don't give a crap that Square Enix their FF6 mobile port looks like crap anymore. I don't give a crap about Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII was awesome.
The Final Fantasy 6 port for the mobile looks horrible.
It's awful. Yeah.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about Final Fantasy 13 anymore. I don't care. Like I forgive Square for Final Fantasy 13. I forgive them for Final Fantasy 10 too.
Wow, that's a big deal.
It is a big deal
Final
because
Fantasy 9, I think, was the last one I liked.
The what?
9, I think, was the last one I liked with the monkey boy.
I like 12 up to a point. I love 12 because it felt like I like the open world. I like the not random encounter thing. But I'm just FF7. It's like finally Square's like maybe we should listen to our fans for once in our lives.
I'd love them. I would love it if they redid number 3. Number 3 is my all-time favorite. I love number 3.
You mean number 6?
Number 2 was a lot of fun too.
You mean number 6?
Yeah, I probably do. Number 6 is that's probably what I'm talking about.
When Shane, when you say 3, I know you mean 6 because no one's really played the actual Final Fantasy 3, which first introduced jobs and Onion Knights.
Yeah, no one played 3. I have the DS version. It's no good. It's just no good.
I tried to play an emulated version of 3, but whoever got it, they didn't translate the Japanese fully, so the part in the game where you have to talk to people, it's all just garbled symbols. It wasn't Japanese symbols, it was just garbled symbols. I had no idea what I was supposed to do, so I had to quit playing it at a point. But that was even before like GameFAQs was a thing. That was before like the internet was a thing, so I had no idea what the heck I was supposed to do. But
anyways, where do we leave?
Shane,
you guys remember in Final Fantasy II?
Oh.
You had the Lydia with the green hair, and it always came out to one side and just hung out there. I always thought nobody's hair actually looks like that. My daughter's hair, though, actually looks like that.
Well, some people have done that
crazy
kind of hair going one way thing. Usually it's hipsters.
Yeah, but well, that is my 1-year-old. She is a hipster.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I actually love number 5. Most people don't, but I love number 5.
Is that Tactics?
No, it's actual Final Fantasy V. It's you played a guy named, I think it was Bart or something, and he had a chocobo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that one.
It's the first one that introduced classes.
No, 3 did. 3 had jobs.
Oh, did it? 5 did it better.
Yeah. Everyone started out as Onion Knights, and you got to do the job thing, but it was horrible because when you leveled up, all your stats depended on I remember doing the fighter something white mage black mage combo, but the fighter would almost never get attacked, so really early in the game the white mage would always get hurt. She'd always get her butt kicked, so she would end up with like way more hit points than everyone else because the more you got damage when you leveled up, the more hit points you actually gained. So the fighter would have like 20 hit points, and the white mage had like 100, and the black mage would have like 60 or something. Dang.
The black mage would tank.
Yeah, I was like this. Well, because it sucked because when you got in a big fight, the fighter would get hit like once and killed because he would never for some reason the monsters would never attack the fighter. They'd always attack everyone else, or they'd go for the mages. So when I got into a big fight and then the fighter got hit by an AoE attack or whatever, he would just die because his hit points never got built up enough because he never got attacked.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It was horrible.
Man, I'd love him to do redo 6. 6 was awesome. So many great characters in that.
Everything.
Somebody mentioned Christmas presents.
Well, but that's where we're trying to help Shane with Christmas presents.
How old is your kid?
Well, for him.
Oh.
She's 1. She's going to love a PS4. It's everything she's been asking for. Yes.
I heard that she also really wanted the Final Fantasy VII remake too.
Yeah, she's really big into that. She can't talk yet, but I know. I know what she wants. I know.
She's impressionable. She's young.
Well, and oh man, what is it? Horizon New Dawn with the robot dinosaurs?
What? Like Dinobots?
No, they're it's like the world ended and there's these autonomous robots. And you have to hunt them using a bow and traps and stuff. So humanity has gone tribal, and then there's these autonomous roving machines, and you hunt them for parts and stuff.
Is
that sounds awesome. Well, I think I know what I'm gonna tell Mom and Dad I want.
No.
PS4.
Tommy. You think so too, right?
PS4.
PS4.
What?
Do it.
PS4.
Yep. So we left off. Murtaugh had killed the Audiog.
Okay, so you stopped right after that.
Yeah, he was trying to stuff out some magic stuff, and didn't find anything.
Can you look up Miracle of Healing? Do I have to use a paper for this? I don't think I do.
Miracle of Healing, I think you got to use up.
I know I need it. It says 10 minutes.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Yeah, you gotta have something to sacrifice.
That's fine. I have stuff. Well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have to be money, or does it have to be something worth 50 silver pieces?
The idea is that it's supposed to be something meaningful. It could be. I was trying to think of what it would be. I just think it would be kind of strange if it was these melted gold pieces or whatever. So I'm guessing it's got to be
Oh really? But why does it say 50 silver pieces?
That's to give you a value worth. I think the idea I was going for was you sacrifice bowls or something like that. And I'm trying to think, okay, that won't work for everything.
Well, I have some silk clothes that we had gotten.
I guess that could work.
Okay.
So
I know Rig took the most damage. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many wounds do you have?
I'm down 2 wounds and 4 vitality.
Oh, so you only have 2 wounds right now?
He only lost
No,
2.
I only lost 2.
Oh.
Because I soaked it all into my vitality first.
That's fine. I thought maybe you had gotten hit more than that, but I was wrong. So never mind. I'll save it for some other time.
I think I might have to change the miracles so that you have to have some kind of holy water thing. You have to expend a resource or something like that. It makes more sense than burning silk clothes.
Well, then I should be given stuff like that.
Well, you should have bought those things. I mean, I'll let it go this time. We'll go with this for now.
Okay.
Because I know that you want to use it at some point, but I'm saying like you would want to stock up like on holy water or incenses and things like that
Okay.
to do that. That way, because the idea is that way.
Well, I have sacred texts. I have a holy symbol.
Well, that's your sacred text is your Bible
Oh.
and your holy symbol.
Okay.
You don't want to burn those.
So you might want to redraw the map.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what happened there.
I was showing, because, they got kids, they like to game. I was just saying, hey, showing them gaming things
stuff,
to let them know that these are a lot cheaper than they used to be.
I think you... Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Well, it might be a little different than it was before, but... So this is the audio nest, this is all the straw things to...
Oh my God. What are you doing?
Flaily tentacle monster. Who sits on piles of poop.
Okay, my girl's down. Again. Let's hope it lasts this time.
So we want to go north now?
North.
Yeah, this way. I guess we're.
Okay.
And your is vitality get back by that point?
Well, I mean, I assume you guys take a little rest.
Yeah. Okay.
So this tunnel, continues to wind up and around, and then as you go down here, you can hear the water rushing starts to pick up again, and then eventually you come to an open area, and who's taking point? I assume it's Emery.
I guess I am since I have the light.
Okay, so when you get to this open chamber, you can see that there is a crevice, and you can hear water rushing through it, and it's like a couple planks of long wood that go across it.
I'll just pretend I don't see the rest of it. Yeah. Okay. Do you guys want to cross it?
Like, is it a sturdy bridge or just a couple of rickety planks?
It's looks to be a little more than a few planks of wood nailed together. You look down.
Can we jump over it?
It's about 15 feet across. But when you look down, you also see that in addition to the rushing water, there's all these sharp stalagmites.
It's mites. You're right. It's mites.
Bottom.
Well, stalag ground mites
okay.
and then stalac ceiling
that's
types
true.
are on the top. The stalagmites jutting out of the water.
It's stalactites hang tight. That's how I always remember.
I remember the C is for ceiling, and then the G is for ground. But hanging tight might be a better mnemonic.
Well, I guess I'll test out the rickety.
And also on the other side of the crevice, you see that there are strings hanging from the ceiling, and there are assorted bones tied around them like skulls.
Has anyone gotten a feeling that we might not be alone in this cavern? Those strings might be spider webs, and there might be spiders above us.
No, there's strings.
Well, also the door on the other side. Well, not the door, but the that's like covered in these like kind of rope bone.
Oh, it's a signal to have.
It's almost like a weird bead curtain.
I was gonna say it's probably to alert people too, because it's gonna make a noise when someone goes through it. We could, if you want, backtrack and go back up this way instead.
What if I threw a fireball at it? Do you think they're flammable? I could just burn them away?
Yeah, but they're still gonna fall and make noise.
Yeah, I think let's not go. I think let's not go the way that's gonna outright give us away.
Okay, so we're gonna backtrack back around. And go the other nest. Maybe.
We're backtracking.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they don't want to cross the bridge.
I just feel like it's a warning.
So this one goes into a. Again. Okay. So you go back all the way back, and you go up here, and it branches off into two paths.
All right, left or right, east or north.
Let's go right, away from the other cavern.
This way.
Yep. So this one winds again, it goes up here, and it comes to another room. And in here, there are, they look like, kind of like, almost, they look like stone pillars. You're not sure if they're artificially manufactured. They're very smooth, but they have all these holes in them.
Smooth with holes.
See if they look familiar.
They look like, so, and that kind of like just kind of draw it. So they stick up, and
You're doing it sideways, by the way.
well, I mean, this is this way up.
Oh, I see. Oh, maybe like cockroach tunnels, perhaps, or something like that? Or are they
Maybe.
bigger than a cockroach?
Oh, they're bigger.
Can I roll to see if I've seen them before?
Perception check.
Are you trying to? What are you trying to learn?
What kind of made them?
Oh,
What they
that
are?
would be more of a future roll.
And that is.
Intelligence.
I'll try.
Okay.
Can I roll Arcana too?
14.
For this Arcana, it wouldn't be applicable.
Okay.
14.
These, are likely definitely a large insect made these.
Mm.
You're not sure exactly what it would be, but here,
Dave,
they're
can we see the
whatever
back?
made them. Huh?
Can we see the back of the room? It looks like a small room, right? From what you drew.
It's not too. It's not. It's large enough where you can't see the entirety of the room, but you can see. I guess I shouldn't have drawn the whole thing, but you can't see the entirety of the room. But from what you can see, there are at least 4 of these pillars.
In different spots, or
Yeah.
the uniform?
They're kind of. One of them's here. One of them's here. One of them's here. One of them's here.
Okay, so they're
They're
not like
not exactly the same height. The holes aren't the same.
Okay. I would say burn it with fire.
All right, I'll throw a fireball. wait, do we even need to go in there? I mean, why don't we just back up and go?
We could.
What? I mean, I just don't see why we're going in there. We know it's not.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Uh-oh, he's rolling a dice.
It's a room full of bugs that we don't need to beat.
Mm-hmm.
I say we
Adam?
back up and go back.
I think we're just gonna find more bugs as we go.
Hmm.
We'll take this.
Is there webs in there? Did I hear that?
No.
No.
Oh.
There's like a little pool of water along this wall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out here and play.
Like it's kind of just poking the room. So if I draw the room a little bigger, you're looking at something like this, and there's like a little pool of water that you can see glimmering in the Emery's light, and you got like 4 of them that you can see so far.
Do they see us?
You don't see anything in the holes.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's just leave. I'm okay with that.
Okay. So
I see nothing to gain and everything to lose.
You're really.
Now where are you going?
We're going to go back and go to the north.
All right.
Yes.
So this one path will eventually go here.
are you doing?
So when you're walking down here, you're just taking the lead. You're just walking around.
Well, I mean, I'm being cautious, obviously. If there's a corner, I'll, look, make sure and not go quickly. We're not like just trouncing down there like it's no thing, right?
Okay, so this particular passage seems to dead end. There are. You walk into this room, and the ceiling elevates up out of sight, and it looks like it kind of dead ends. But then you see there are large piles of bat shit.
Oh. Good God, this place is horrible. Can I at least try and inspect the walls, see if there's anything?
Yeah, give me a search roll.
That's Dex?
That's intelligence.
Oh, 12.
So you're looking on the walls, kind of stepping over and around the bat poop, and you find you actually find that where the wall kind of folds, there's a narrow passage that goes through it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess I'll let them know about that. How narrow is it? Can everybody fit in it?
You think so? If nothing else, Rig might have to take his armor off to fit through, but that will be dependent on Riggs' dexterity check to try to squeeze through.
What?
It's really narrow, so you might be able. You might have a little difficulty squeezing through with your armor.
16.
Okay, so who's going in? Who's going in first?
I'll go in first. I have the light.
Okay, so you squeeze through, and you see that this it leads to this area, but now you're on the other side of the chasm, of the crevice. But you're not behind the bone.
Oh.
Bones hanging to the bone curtain. You're past the bridge though.
If I get on my knees, will it be under the bone curtain?
Yes, you will be because you're already small. Who's going in Who's going in second?
I'll go in second, sure.
Okay, give me a dexterity roll.
Can I just crawl under?
No, I'm saying a dexterity check to squeeze through the crowd.
That dragon. Okay, dexterity roll. 1d20. Nothing happened. Let's try again. Looks like I got an 11.
Okay, so you get through. A little difficulty, but you managed to slip through. And Rig, as you're trying to squeeze through, you feel something. You feel like you hear something kind of plop on the ground next to you, and you can only see there's a flicker of light coming through the crevice that they squeeze through.
Well, I've been carrying a torch most of the time.
You?
Yeah.
I thought, okay, so even though Emery has her fire hands, you had a torch?
Yes. I was usually in the background.
Oh.
The other question would be, what do you do with it in combat?
Put it on the ground, I guess.
Okay. I didn't know you using a torch. I assumed you weren't the entire time because Melissa's character has the fire hands. So you have your torch then, and you hear something pop on the ground. You look behind you, and then you hear something moving above you, and you shine your torch up, and you see there's these huge man-sized bats crawling down the walls towards you.
Into the crevice.
Into the crevice.
Into the crevice.
Give me a dexterity check.
19.
Oh wow.
Okay, so
you are all over it tonight, Adam.
You're just you just give him both the fingers. You give him fire both of your fingers up, and you're like, nope. You just slide through the wall. Maybe you do a little cartwheel on the way through. I don't know. Apparently, you're getting 19 dex checks, no problem. So yeah, you squeeze through. So you pop out of the wall. What are you doing?
All of us?
Yeah, you're off of the wall.
Well, I know that. I said I was going on my knees. I guess I'll start kneeing my way or crawling my way. Can they be on their knees and not hit the things?
They'll have to like actually crawl on their bellies.
You mean army crawl?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's up to you guys.
You can make a
what
stealth.
are our choices?
Well, okay, so
I'll be
there's
right
always
back, you guys.
there's
I'll
like
be
a
here
curve
for a second.
Okay.
Alright. Oh boy, now you're rolling again.
I'm rolling for random encounters.
I know you are. I know you
And
are.
you all have been very, very, very lucky so far. You've been frustratingly lucky.
Wait, frustratingly lucky for
Yes. I didn't. I've been rolling to see like every time you guys walk through a passageway, I roll to see if you run into any like an orc patrol.
Yeah.
When you went to the room with the sturges with the bug columns,
uh-huh.
I rolled twice to see like when you guys walked in there, would they be aroused by you? And then when you guys were talking like what do we do? I rolled again to see if they would be agitated by your presence. And when you all the way back to the bats, it was like finally I rolled a random encounter for the bats.
Oh.
But then friggin' Adam like 19, woo, whoop, 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 I'm out of here.
Yeah, we're on a roll tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, really.
But
Yeah, you just jinxed it.
we're on a roll. So yeah, Shane, if you get a PS4, I definitely would recommend that also because again they're putting PlayStation 2 games back on there, and you can actually buy like Final Fantasy VI. You can buy the original version on the PlayStation Network.
Wait, you broke up. Say that again.
PS3.
Well, they have a PlayStation 2 version of it.
Oh, they do?
They should.
Is that available now?
Well,
I
no,
thought you
but
said-
no, I'm saying in PlayStation 4 they're redoing PlayStation 2 games.
Oh, I
They're
know
doing an
that, but
emulator
they've only
service.
put so many out
I know,
there.
but I mean they're going to keep
Eventually.
putting more and more out there.
It just sounded like
That would be
was-
awesome.
Yeah, I actually had the Final Fantasy VI on our PS3, which that could be another thing to get as a PS3. There's a lot of good games in the PS3 that I like. I just wish Sony would make more role playing. I wish more role playing games came out on the PS3 than there are.
The PS3 had that really popular game, Small World, Big World, with a little hack and sack character, right?
Oh, Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that we got Little Big Planet 3 for the PS4 actually.
It's supposed to be an amazing game. My wife played it with
it's-
her friends one time, and she loved it.
I like it just because it's one of the few 1 to 4 player games.
Back.
Yay!
What game?
Little Big Planet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, alright.
Adam don't care.
I've never actually played it, so.
Oh.
I will say that the novelty, it does kind of wear out.
It does.
Once you beat it,
Mhm.
I know, you can build all these things, but it's and once you beat it, it's who cares? I don't care.
Yeah.
I just beat the story mode, and then I move on.
My wife really likes Tearaway.
Tearaway?
What is
Never heard of it.
It's this little paper game, you're a message, it's for the Vita. It's the best game for the Vita, and then they made a sequel for the PS4. These really cool features that the system doesn't normally use.
Okay.
So basically, we're just saying Shane get a PS4.
Basically, I'm in. I think it's a good idea.
Um,
5 years since I got a video game console. It's about time.
Yeah, this is probably a good time to get one because they won't be making a new one for a while.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
So in this room, okay, so there's all these skulls that are attached by, you assume, ropes. Hopefully it's ropes. And Emery, you're already small, so you can crawl underneath them no problem. Murta and Rig, if you like army crawl on your bellies, you can crawl underneath them. Otherwise, you're going to need to make a stealth check to see if you can avoid making noise.
I'll crawl on my belly.
I'll stealth.
Oh boy, here we go.
There it is. Not
By the
one.
way, Shane
Riggs,
totally
what did you
does-
do? Riggs, what did you do?
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Riggs!
I have stealth. I've trained in it. I don't know what happened.
David, can you give me my line, please?
I'm too old for this.
Yeah, I like it when he does it. He has a gravelly voice and gets it just right.
I'm pretty sure that's what Murtaugh says, though.
Right, that's my line.
I can't tell who is who anymore. Like, which one's Rig and which one's Murtaugh? Not between the players here, but I mean in the...
So Rig, you are trying to stumble through the... You kind of bumble into all the skulls, and you get wrapped up in them, you're clonking bones around, you're tearing off the ceiling, and then Murtaugh, you just go, Rig. And it's at this point, so Rig, you're after the bones, you fall over, and that's when you see that those bats are crawling to the crevice towards you.
Of course.
Hey, can you fireball that crevice over there? It looks like the bats are following us.
Fireball the crevice,
initiative.
you got it.
Initiative, huh?
Yes.
Rolling initiative, or I roll a 3.
Dang it!
I got a 12. Oh my god.
Do I get any bonuses to initiative?
No.
I got a 3 too.
Tied up in the bones.
It's amazing
I
you
will not
actually get
penalize
initiative.
you for being in bones. So, would you say that at this point that you are boned?
Oh no.
I don't know. Let's see how strong the bats are.
Depends on if the bats use, what is it, sound to...
The bats are incredibly
Everybody-
powerful. What did you get for your initiative, Rig?
3.
Oh, Murtaugh, what'd you get?
3.
Wow. What are the odds? So the bats, 3 bats come scrambling out, and they're going to go for who's closest to the crevice? Emery?
They came out of it last.
Yeah, but he bungled through some bones, so I guess Emery's
behind me.
Belka's here.
Right now, because Murtaugh's behind me.
Is he? Murtaugh, are you behind Emery?
I did go in second.
Fine, I'll get hit.
Okay, so the 3 bats swarm you.
Oh.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Oh.
That's a hit.
What? David?
What are the... Oh, okay, odds.
Shane jinxed it. He said we're on a roll.
Then you get mad at Murtaugh. You take it up with Murtaugh. You yell at his character. You jinxed it. So 3 damage for attack 1, 4 for attack 2, 4 for attack 3.
Okay, 3 for attack 1 that doesn't hit me. Have armor 3.
Okay, so you take 2 damage then, total.
Altogether.
I'm never
So
going
that
to
was-
do that.
Yeah, what are you complaining about? So yeah, so Emery's like, the 3 bats just swarm on her while she's on the ground,
Oh, it's on now.
presumably while you're shouting bats.
I'll do my healing again
Okay.
real quick just in case. And ow! Hit. Yeah, 8 damage to the one that hit me.
Okay. Bash it on the head this time.
Nice.
Rig or Murtaugh, one of you two goes next. Doesn't matter. You both got
I'll go next.
swords.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot a fireball at one of the bats. Is
Oh,
one that she did, is it dead?
Huh?
Is the one that she hit, is it dead?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit the next one then. Let's go. Let's see, what do I do here? I roll 1d20 to attack. Okay. Oh my gosh. I get to use my charisma, right? Modifier?
Yeah.
Okay, so I roll a 10.
That is a miss.
Okay. I gotta roll my fatigue here. Just a 2. And then I roll my damage, which is a 1d8. And the dice stream is taking forever. Oh, okay. Let me just roll it again since, oh, it's completely not working now.
That's what you get for Christmas. Real dice.
Hey, out in Tucson, there's gaming stores. You need to go buy a set.
Yeah, but I don't want to be rolling the dice around when all the kids and Ashley are trying to sleep. Those would make too much noise. Okay, so how do I
Depends on
destroy
what
or
you
get rid
want.
of dice stream and I'll pull up bones?
It really depends on what you're rolling the dice on. You could roll them on cloth and it wouldn't make a noise.
Or a very flat cat.
Or like a mouse pad type material.
Ooh, you could pour gravy on your table and roll it on the gravy.
David would like that.
I would eat the gravy.
And then you can reward yourself every time you need to roll the dice by licking them clean.
Just sucking on the dice all succulently, like, gravy. And then you could, like, rub it on your face.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done now.
Wait.
No.
BRB, gravy run. Are you just trying to roll your damage at this point?
Oh, Shane's gone.
Oh, Shane.
Oh.
Let's roll his damage while he's gone.
No.
That's not a bad damage roll.
Isn't it half on a miss?
Yeah, I mean, he has his charisma mod, which I thought is 4.
It is.
Yeah,
okay.
he over specializes his character, which is fine by me. So let's just go down to Murtaugh or to Rig, and we'll figure out his damage in a second. So you can either attack the same bat he did, or a different bat.
I'll attack a different bat.
Okay.
All the bats are swarming Emery, right?
Yeah. But
Okay,
you
so
won't unless you roll a natural 1.
Okay, well that's fine because I rolled an 18, so.
Oh, thank God.
And 11 damage.
You kill that bat. So
Kill it dead!
So presuming that Murtaugh did not kill that bat, which the odds are that he...
Did not.
He actually cannot kill that bat no matter how much damage he rolls, because if he rolls max, he'll only do 6 damage. So, Emery, you're getting bit again.
Okay.
13 versus reflexes, probably.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, he's back.
So, Emery, you're taking 7
Okay,
damage
let's see if it'll
7
work this time.
altogether, or in
with the 1 hit.
one hit? Wow.
This is a big bite.
He's really angry with me.
I didn't get to roll my damage. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot to use inspiring word to tell Emery that she should get out of the way or something.
They're just bats. Jeez.
Roll his damage, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I roll
well,
let's see. I get. Let's see.
so, Murtaugh, you can roll your damage. And then
I roll. I get half damage because it's a miss. So
Yeah.
instead of 8, I get 4.
That's what I rolled.
No, plus I thought 4 plus whatever.
Oh, are you adding your +4 from your charisma?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I rolled.
Oh, okay.
No go. Murtaugh or Rig, it's your turn. The bat is still alive.
Okay, one more fireball. Let's try again.
Burn it!
Burn it down. Okay.
If you roll on that one, you're gonna.
I roll a 15.
Shouldn't I have hit somebody then?
No, I mean you're not in
15.
melee with anyone.
But they're in melee with me.
Well, no, but I'm saying.
How does this work,
I'm saying
David?
Rig is trying to chop it in the bat with a giant sword in ill-lit conditions while you're tumbling around with it. You're just trying to club it.
Okay.
Fine, you bonk yourself in the head, roll damage.
No.
You want to go down this road?
No.
Do it.
Okay, so here's my story. I rolled a 15 to hit it, and
Okay.
Are you sticking to that story?
Yeah. Why? What's wrong with that?
It's an old saying. Here's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, yeah. And then I rolled 7 for damage, plus 4 would be 11.
11 damage.
Oh, okay, the bat's dead.
Yay!
Now that's the good news, but there's also some bad news.
Someone hit the bones.
And you guys got in a fight with bats.
Well, didn't we just kill all the bats?
Yes, you did, and that's the good news. But here's the bad news. What do you guys? Okay, so the bats are all dead, and 2 of them are incinerated. They smell delicious. Well, what are you doing?
I'm going to sniff to see if there might be anything magical or magical effects.
You smell nothing.
Well, then I need to rest for a few minutes to regain my vitality.
Yes, we will sit and rest.
Okay. Everyone, give me a perception roll.
Right now, before
Yes.
we rest.
Before you rest, perception roll.
13.
19.
11.
Okay. So, as you hunker down to rest, check your, Emery's checking her bite wounds. You see a glow coming from down this tunnel.
Is it getting
It's
brighter?
getting brighter and brighter and brighter. What are you doing?
Back in the crevice.
Back in the crevice.
Guys, wait up!
Bat with us.
What?
They'd pull the dead bat with us.
Okay. So you're gonna grab the bats and try to wiggle back to the crevice?
Well, you said they were incinerated.
Well, I mean, they're still He didn't turn the bones to ashes, and then the
Okay.
ashes didn't get scattered to the non-existent winds.
Yeah, we're gonna try and
They're
shove them back
charred bat corpses.
in the crevice. I want to go. That's where I'm going.
They look. You got the bat version of Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru on the ground. Luke's gonna show up.
My family! It's not possible!
I just think of the Thumb Wars movie. That kid, what a whiner.
Oh my god.
I don't think I
Anyway,
saw that.
so that's
That's
right.
really old. It was like before episode 1.
Oh.
So, dexterity checks me, everyone.
Everyone.
You're carrying bat corpses and you're in a hurry.
Why are we carrying bat corpses?
It's to hide the evidence.
Well, no, we want the evidence. If we leave the bats, they'll think it was the bats who ran into all the bones instead of Riggs.
True. I like that idea.
Off the
But
bat,
how would
leave
they
the
have died?
Okay. You do not have time to entertain this line of reasoning. The bats coming. You taking them or leaving them?
Leave it on.
3. 1.
We're taking them.
I'm gonna try and
Okay.
fit through the crevice. I'm a big guy anyway.
Are you bringing a bat?
No.
Okay. So Emery runs to the bat. You get to the crevice. Rig, give me your dex check.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Oh no.
4!
That's it.
Riggs.
So just pretend like I'm not in the crevice.
So Rig tries to squeeze through, and he
Wait,
gets.
can I use athletics?
Okay, so there's a timetable on this. You guys are like, Emery tried to argue about bringing the bats or whatever. I'm assuming that kind of held you guys up for a bit. You're trying to squeeze through. So you're like, oh crap, I'm stuck. Murtaugh's trying to shove you through. And so at that point, you see a pair of orcs come lumbering around the corner, holding a torch. They see the bats first. They see you. They see Murtaugh like get in. Push. And then one of them bellows out a challenge at Murtaugh as he rushes towards you, holding the bat. What are you doing, Murtaugh?
Did I recover any of my vitality?
You did not.
Then you need to pull Rig out and shield yourself.
I actually think that's a brilliant plan. I'm going to pull Riggs out and place him right in front of me.
Okay, let's initiate this.
No, I'm going to pull him out, and I'm going to kind of like push him out in front of me.
Okay.
Ooh, hello.
Riggs! Harry Orc, 12 o'clock?
What?
Riggs, Harry Orc, 12 o'clock?
Do we have to roll initiative? What's going on with that?
Yeah, everybody else initiative.
Oh, initiative. Right, I can do that.
Alright, so then.
14.
Nat 20.
Oh, I thought I was going to be first. I thought I was going to have to crawl between some legs.
So Murtaugh yanks you out, and then the orcs actually kind of hesitate for a bit. Like, they're surprised that, this guy pulled a person out of the wall. Rig, you go first.
Well, while they're trying to figure out what's happening, I'm going to hit one of them with a 19.
They're probably wondering if they leave me alone if I'll grab somebody else.
Like, it's a clown car or a cave?
So the orc takes 10 damage, and I'm going to use Inspiring Word to tell Murtaugh to gather his vitality for another wave of magic. And roll a d8 for 7!
It's like double my vitality. Awesome.
Now, that won't recover mana. That only recovers lost vitality points.
So how does that work?
Oh, well, then
Well, how much mana? What?
No, he got it all.
Okay.
Then
No, I didn't use any vitality. I only used mana before, so I don't get anything back.
Oh, so I'd use it on Emery then.
Better choice.
Okay. Because I had 6 vitality lost.
Yeah, there you go. So, you steel yourself for the coming attack, Emery.
Murtaugh, you're up next. Or wait, no, Emery's up next.
That's right, I got a 19.
What are you going to do? You're in the bat cave.
I can crawl between their legs. I'm tiny.
Oh, that's going to be your whole turn, though.
Fine. I'm going to crawl up to the edge of the crevice, but still out of sight.
And then
I'm dimmed my hands.
And Riggs is like, he's like, Emery, steel yourself for the conflict, and you're just like in the cavern, like giving him a thumbs up, like, I got your back.
No more bats getting through here.
Murtaugh,
Okay, then I'm just gonna go ahead and use some of my vitality to throw a fireball. Then let's go ahead and roll for that. Ooh, 19. That means I rolled 23.
Damn.
Let's see. And I roll a 1d4 here. Ooh, a 1. Good, that's good. And then let's roll my damage, which is a 1d8. Ooh, I rolled an 8. 12 damage.
Nice.
Jesus.
Do you hit the one that Murtaugh or Rig hit, or you hit the new one?
I hit the other one.
What? Double up, man. Kill one of them.
Okay, we'll hit the first one.
Okay, he is incinerated. He's dead.
So what's the other I do?
Well, actually, let's see if he flees. He does not. He will
Because I have
chop
a
at...
+5 to intimidate. I'm just saying.
He will go after Murtaugh because Murtaugh, blew up his throat with fire. And Murtai, you're taking 7 damage.
Whoa.
Yeah, how's that vitality now, buddy?
If you are taking wound damage, reduce it by 1.
If I'm taking what?
And reduce it by 1.
Wound damage.
That's my ability.
Yeah, it is wound damage. And I also, wait, because I'm out of mana, I get some other stuff. Wait, let's see here. I get something. Get something.
Don't you get to transform?
Yeah, I get a transform and stuff. What do I get?
If you have no mana points, so did you use up all your mana points?
Yeah, they were gone fighting the bats.
Okay. So then you gain +1 armor, so the 7 damage gets reduced to 6.
And then that gets reduced to 5
Because of me.
because of her.
Well, hold on. How much vitality do you have?
6. Or I have 4 vitality and 6 wound points.
Okay, so then your vitality gets reduced to 0, so there's 2 points left. You would take 2 wound damage, but she drops it by 1, so you take 1 wound.
Okay, 1 wound. 1 wound. Amount of mana, and then he gets hit when I get attacked. My vitality is at 0. Then I get to hit him with my auto attack, right?
It's a reaction ability, so you can only use it once until your turn starts again. But yes, it does trigger now, so go ahead and
Let's
make
do
it
it.
where it's not attack.
All right, I'll make him rue the day he ever raised a blade against me or some other rusty weapon.
I rued the day once. It was exhausting.
I rooted day once. Once.
Ooh, I roll a 19.
Okay, so that's D6 damage.
D6 damage. Do I add a modifier to that one? I forget.
No, it's a flat mod.
So it's 4 damage.
Okay. And now it is Riggs's turn.
What?
He got a nat 20.
No, I didn't. I got a 19.
No.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got 19.
Oh, no, I did. I got a nat 20. That's right. That's right.
Oh, okay, so it is.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Nat 20's on initiative, but not on dexterity to squeeze through a crevice in the wall.
Yeah, and now I think I'm going to miss again, because I think I got a 6. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay, Marie, it's your time. It's your time to shine.
All
Wait,
right.
hang on. I wanna use an inspiring word on Shane to give him some vitality back. He gets 4.
Will that cure wound points or no?
No, that's just vitality.
I'll bring my vitality back.
Don't you even, David. Don't.
I'm gonna make a critical fumble table. This is something great.
Oh
So I don't have one available right now. So
I know
Emery,
you
you're fine.
don't.
You're fine.
You mean like what I hit or what happened?
Just what happens? Drop weapon, slip and fall. Enemy gets to make a free attack or something like that.
The monsters are subject to it too, right?
Yes.
That would be the only reason I wouldn't want to do it because because here's my problem, right? Like you guys are fighting a dragon, and the dragon's like, I'm gonna claw, bite you, and all of a sudden the dragon just slips and breaks his hip, and he's like, oh god, not this again, and
Not again.
Have a trait on something like that says unfumbleable or whatever you want to put. You know what I mean? Like you can't use the table on it.
Yeah, but I feel like that's gonna add a bunch
Well,
of.
like the orcs, I can see the orcs, doing something
Well, I mean,
stupid.
come on, like the orcs, like whoa, like one of them slips on a banana peel or.
So it's only funny to have us have bad things happen?
Because I can imagine Emery, headbutting one of you guys in the balls.
That's just because personally that I am accident prone, so you can totally see me doing that.
I
But
totally
my
can.
character is different.
Yeah, she's a hobbit-looking thing. She's a fool of a took. But anyway, so Emery Nat won. Now it's Murtaugh. Murtaugh, it's up to you to save the day.
Okay. I am going to smash him in
Claw,
the
slip.
I'm going to use my double-handed sword and just mow him down.
Rig tried to chop the orc down, but then Emery's like, "Don't worry, guys, I got this," and ran into Riggs' butt, and then he's like, "What the?" And then the Rube Goldberg machine went off, and Murtaugh's just like, "Jesus Christ, guys, okay, fine, you know what? I'll." And the orc's just like, "Come on, if you're not gonna take this seriously, I'm gonna walk. I'm not gonna do this."
Why you insult me like this?
Come on, guys. Just one level 2 monster.
Whoa! I've got bad news.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 9.
Well, do you get any bonus?
What are you? Are you using a sword?
Yeah, I was using my sword.
Oh, I gave you vitality to use magic.
Well, no, but I mean, do you roll a 9 modified, or do you just roll a nat 9 on the die?
I rolled a 7 plus 2 for 9.
Ew. Okay, yeah. So the
Yeah, that's that.
Orc just kind of rolls his eyes like, oh god.
How did they even hit my friend?
I am a big evil orc. I'm gonna kill you all. Oh wow, he is gonna smack Murtaugh again.
Oh my god.
Murtaugh, 7 more damage coming your way.
-1, and you let me know how many wounds you have taken. Or at least -1 if you take
7.
wounds.
So it's all my vitality again.
So you have +1 armor, so you're only taking 6 damage. How much vitality do you have?
I don't have any armor.
You have +1 armor because you have no mana.
Oh, it says when I have no vitality. No, yeah, I do have 1 armor with no mana. Okay, so I have +1 armor, and she gives me 1, so I only take. How much was it then? 6?
Well, how much vitality do you have?
Let's see, I have 4 vitality, and I have 4 wound points.
Okay, so yet again, you're taking 1 wound damage total.
What's that?
You took 7 damage, -1 from the armor is 6. You lose all 4 of your vitality points, so you have 2 damage left. Since you're taking wound damage now, it gets reduced by 1, so you're only taking 1 more point of wound damage.
Okay, so now I'm down to 3 wound points.
So Emery is definitely, helping out. Or looks like, look, I'm gonna kill your friend if you don't stop me. And he kind of like leans down to Emery, like, if you, I hope I don't get hit right here, and points at his
What
head.
about Rig? Rig's right there.
Oh, wait,
too.
Rick's turn. Sorry.
So 18 to hit. And 12 damage.
Okay, he's dead.
There it is.
As you slice his head off, he gives you a thumbs up and he says, "Nailed it."
More like about time.
It was always gonna be you, Rig. It was always gonna be you. Now roll to see if. Okay.
Swear to God.
What? You can't just rest comfortably every time you're in a dungeon. Every time you guys take the 10-minute rest, I roll to see if anything shows up while you're trying to rest.
I haven't got a choice. I have no mana, I have no vitality. I gotta rest.
Well, the other options are that you can always leave and come back later, but if you guys leave to go to town to rest, then the orcs in the cavern, they're not just going to sit there until you come back. They're going to, a patrol will notice, oh, there's dead bodies, and then they're going to react accordingly. They might reinforce things, or they might march on the town or whatever. So think of this as like you're trying to infiltrate an actual a tribe of these horrible creatures.
No, it's cool.
They're not
I got a plan.
around.
I saw this in a video game once. I'm sure it's going to work just fine. Everyone grab your cardboard box and hide underneath it.
And throw porn mags everywhere. So what are you gonna do?
Well, I guess you said after our rest, right?
Okay, you're gonna so you clean your wounds. Assuming you check the bodies,
Sure.
they only they have their weapons and their armor.
Oh, okay.
But Rig is.
What kind of weapons do they have, by the way?
These ones both had axes.
They don't have any smaller weapons or anything like that. Okay.
They're
Do
one-handed.
they have any? Do they have any armor I can salvage?
They mostly they're wearing like a bone armor, like they got like a rib cage. Like imagine if you saw the Game of Thrones, they were in the north. They're kind of decked out like those guys.
Oh, you mean the wildlings?
Yeah, they got like.
I never saw Game of Thrones.
Oh well, then so
But,
most of the orcs they're kind of wearing just like a cuirass, just body armor that's just made of numerous bones tied together to kind of make like a
Makeshift plate looking ish.
So you could use that. That would give you one armor.
I'll go ahead and take that then.
And also for a Tarkon, you're like, sweet, these guys got some style.
Yeah, it should look pretty cool on my guy actually. Bone armor.
I guess we can try and continue on. I don't know if there's any more. We might want to consider being quiet still.
I'm ready to go once we've rested.
Yeah, after you rest for a bit, bandage any wounds, nothing, no one else shows up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still going to be on my knees, just in case someone else wants to show up because of the noise.
That's why I rolled.
Oh, I see.
So do we get wounds back as we bind our wounds, or?
No, you get wounds back with a long rest, but I'm assuming that you guys, any cuts you have, you do treat, you do bind, as a matter of course. But you have to take a long rest to actually regain lost wound points. I mean, that's kind of the idea, is that as you adventure, you'll lose wound points over the course of encounters until you're forced to basically take a rest before you all get, mowed down.
Okay.
How many wounds do both of you have wounds?
I've only lost 2 so far.
Oh, okay.
And so is Murtaugh.
I've lost half.
Just keeping track, because I have I can heal 5 wounds at some point, but it requires 10 minutes and a sacrifice of something valuable. So.
Now hold on to that for now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna change. So you're gonna need like, disposable holy things like maybe the whole wafer thing or holy water and stuff, and then that way you can buy units of that ability and then spend it. So it's kind of like having to have a healing potion, but it requires much more time and.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess we're going home.
It requires money, time, and you have to spend a talent on it as well. So it's not like it's just money. She has to actually invest in it. So you gonna press on?
Yes.
Yes.
So after I'm here, and then it opens up into a much larger room. And you can see in here, it opens up to a much larger room than you've seen before. You can, from what your vantage point is, there are more strands of hanging skulls. There are some like torches set up throughout this room, and you can see there's like bonfires. They're roasting something like on a spit. You can see several orc figures, like their silhouettes walking around. Some of them are there's a pair that are fighting.
I'm gonna turn off my hand,
Okay.
dim my hand so that just in case. I don't know if there's any shadows around or.
From your vantage point, you can see about 5 orcs.
Are there any like shadowy areas to?
There are plenty of shadowy areas. This area is
Okay.
limited, kind of randomly with torchlight. You can hear voices grunting about, like in the darkness, like in the distance over somewhere over here. You could see like another like bonfire or a fire pit. So it's kind of a big room, and you're pretty sure this is like where they've gathered, like
Right.
kind of their impromptu habitat or village.
Well, I suggest sneaking. I don't know about any of you, about the rest of you, but
Well, I don't know. The sneaking didn't go so well last time. Briggs.
I blame you.
You did jinx it.
What do you think, Briggs?
I do want to point out that it's 9:07, and this could actually be a very good spot to stop. The
Okay.
run something.
true.
And I'll draw this area out more extensively so I can kind of better plan where you guys are going for the next time. But what are you Are you just going to try to sneak about through the? Complex?
That's my suggestion.
What is your goal in this area? What are you trying to do? Just slaughter all the orcs, or?
I kind
I'm
of
trying to find the undead.
Yeah, what's going on with the undead thing?
Okay.
So our goal isn't really to kill a bunch of orcs.
Right. They're just the cannon fodder.
Hmm. And I prefer not dealing with a bunch of orcs. And that seems like a lot of orcs right now.
Yeah, you can see about 5 of them, and you're not really sure how many there are. You've actually killed 4 of them now. Did you kill any of the ones that are outside? Yeah, you killed a bunch that are outside.
Hmm.
I should actually
Killed
roll
bats.
the
I thought it was zombies and stuff.
We killed the bats, we killed that one big monster, and we didn't find any
The
loot.
OT,
No loot. Yeah, the
Well,
OT.
that's right. You killed the orcs that brought Murtaugh out, and then you
That's
waited
right.
outside, and then you saw them revive them.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the 70 orcs are actually in this cave, and then I'll subtract the amount you've killed, and there we go.
Yay.
Well, you've lived so far. You gotta be
Surprising.
clever and tricksy.
Hmm.
I mean, for the lack of having like a full-on fighter type, I'm pretty impressed with what you guys have done.
True. Sorcerer's pretty good too.
Yeah, I like sorcerer.
Well, the warlord is basically a fighter. They have a lot of crossover abilities.
They do, and actually, what I was thinking of doing was I was thinking of just making the warlord a fighter that takes certain abilities, like make a warlord tree.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
I think that would be more interesting even for the other classes too, to have trees to.
Well, that was my
branch off to.
with the fighter. I'm doing a 2-weapon, a 2-handed weapon, a ranged, and a tanky tree. So the fighter has like 4 branches, and the warlord largely mirrors those. But then I'm thinking like maybe I should just make a 5th tree for the fighter and make that the warlordy tree. The only real difference is that the warlord has less wounds and vitality points, and has more skills. So I was thinking like is the warlord different enough? And I think maybe it could be. That way the fighter doesn't have like a whole heap of abilities on it, because like the barbarian would also have some overlap with the fighter, mostly in the Slayer stuff, or the two-weapon fighting ability, but it would be... I was going to get the barbarian a lot of like little totem abilities, like if you're a bear barbarian, you're a lot tougher and a lot stronger, and if you're a wolf barbarian, you'd be better in teamwork, and if you're like a hawk barbarian, then maybe like you have better perception and range attacks.